loves Canada. That's the message from Visit Buffalo Niagara to the Great White North on the eve of Canada Day. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us at 11. I'm Febin Casahoon. With Canada Day celebrations looming, trade discussions have resumed between the Canadian Prime Minister and President Donald Trump. Canada's government has agreed to rescind a digital services tax in hopes of alleviating tensions between the two nations. Here's what both leaders had to say.
It's very simple. Prime Minister Carney in Canada caved to President Trump in the United States of America. And President Trump knows how to negotiate, and he knows that he is governing the best country and the best economy in this world, on this planet. And every country on the planet needs to have good trade relationships with the United States. And it was a mistake for Canada to vow to implement that tax that would have hurt our tech companies here in the United States.
It's part of a bigger negotiation. It's something that we expected in the broader sense that would be part of a final deal. We're making progress towards a final deal. There's more to be done.
This comes amid a major drop in tourism from our northern neighbors. U.S. Customs and Border Protections report a 25% decline in cross-border travel nationwide year to year. In our region, we saw a 14% drop with upcoming holidays on both sides of the border. We're diving deeper into a new campaign aimed at reviving cross-border relations.
Just to keep ourselves top of mind when those Canadians are ready to cross the border again. Just let them know we're still the city of good neighbors, and we want you to come back and experience the Buffalo that you know and love.
A message of friendship will be splashed across Buffalo's billboards Tuesday, just in time for Canada Day. Buffalo Loves Canada signs will be launched, accompanied with a website showcasing all things our friends to the north frequently visited here in the States.
It's all the things that they are used to coming over, shopping, our theater, great food, the outdoor recreation that we have as well. But again, it's just really to remind them of what we have here in Buffalo, and that, you know, we're very welcoming and we want you to come back.
Visit Buffalo Niagara President and CEO Patrick Kaler says that the logo will appear along the QEW near Toronto, welcoming Canadian travelers.
Typically, we welcome about 9.5 million visitors to Buffalo on an annual basis. Anywhere from 35 to 40% of those visitors do come from the GTA. It just depends on the overall exchange rate and what's going on.
While the agency is taking on a re-welcome to America approach, Friends of Freedom Park are taking on an elbows up approach.
You look at all the bridge crossings and the traffic isn't what it was, and it's understandable, I suppose, from the way that has changed habits. And hopefully it's not irreparable, but it's one of those things that has kind of shifted travel as we move.
Michael Powers is the organizer. This Saturday, 2 rallies will be held to try and revive our centuries-old relationship.
We want to make sure that this continues, that, you know, that relationship doesn't die just because there's somebody trying to be a bully at one end of the government. Hopefully we can see past all that and you know, find our way back.
The Elbows Up rally will take place Saturday at 11 a.m. at Freedom Park in Buffalo. The second will take place at 8 p.m. at Terrapin Point in Niagara Falls.